Yo, this is Top Flight, and today we're back on the journey with REN. This is our first time looking at Illest of our time. A lot of people wanted us to listen to this one. There's a couple other ones that are about to pop up that people have said, which we're going to try to catch all of them so we can keep down this journey and see what's popping with REN. This is one of the journeys we have been enjoying so far, so we're glad y'all put us on to REN. We got some other journeys, of course, that we have that if you want to check out those artists too. But let's get this popping with REN, Illest of our time.
REN never disappoints. Let's see what he got.
1, 2, 3, spitting bullets on the beat. I'm a sick little puppy who gets lucky when he speaks. Blessed with a silver tongue, chest with an iron lung. Extraterrestrial tentacles, aliens. Psychopathic tendencies, a pathologic entity. If everything is set in stone, then this is how it's meant to be. Elementary, dear Watson, you might find yourself inside the mind of the illest of our time.
Get it poppin', hot rockin', I'm Freddy Krueger, I'm chopping. I turn it up to 11, the demi-Gordon of upping. The strangest thing, I'm the boss when the danger lingers, I'm plotting.
Sweet like a spoonful of sugar, because I'm merry like popping.
The double barrel is cocking, a shotgun sheltered the noggin. I'm coughing, catchy bronchitis, you're in your funeral coffin. No stopping, blocking me not when I pick the world up, I'm squatting. And when I take from the rich, I'm in your hood and I'm robbing. 4, 5, 6, spit a crucifix. 6, 6, 6, flow, crucify a Catholic.
Maverick, anti-hero, villain, not protagonist. Words are kind of muffled when you're sucking on my massive.
Who's the fucking illest? Who's the realest? Who's the baddest kid? Call the police on this beat before I damage it. A kiddie called Screech on the streets, I'm a masochist. So far from reach, I'm the type to kill a pacifist. Catalyst for chemical combustion, I'm the analyst of metaphors and similes and synonyms and alchemist. Evangelist, spread the words I seek like they're cancerous. Pragmatist, think before I speak, then I answer it.
Pull up to the place. When I pull it, bang, I pull it, sang it, shot right into space.
Music for the hooligans let loose on the estate. Call the police and the riot bands that people wanna play. Hey!
This is the first time I've seen him do a video with like tons of people so far where he used tons and tons of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gives that destruction vibe. I keep thinking of Hobson, and I know people get mad when I compare artists, but I have a problem with comparing people. I think he's like...
Well, we're artists, so that's what we do. We look at the different and the similarities and the differences.
But I feel like Hobson is a very similar artist in America. Totally different sound, and I don't think they're inspired by each other, but against the system, for the people, creatively telling a story that makes you think and, you know, has a lot of virality, so...
And creatively, like so far gone into creativity that they could possibly lose themselves, which, of course, I don't know if we can say that's what we've seen with Hobson or not, but...
he lost himself. He's done. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he
that's
broke
what
down
I'm
his
saying.
label,
Like,
he destroyed everything.
Like, you're so far into, like, creativity that it can, like, implode on you. At the same time, it can make you great and explode. You know what I'm saying? So, another thing with this beat, it gives me that Beastie Boys feel.
Yeah.
You remember the old school Beastie Boys tracks? He's like a super lyricist on a Beastie Boy track. That's the vibe I'm getting right here, which is kind of dope to have a futuristic style of that to go over it with like the Beastie Boy sound, and then it's like some like dope rapping over.
Sometimes I think he just wants to showcase his rapping, and he'll still fit in stuff. You know what I mean? Like, like he still talks about his sickness, the government, all these different things. Always kind of like it's always at the top of his mind. But sometimes I think he's like, I want to be known as a great rapper, not just a super creative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the play with lyrics and the syllables, he gets really caught into that evangelistic that like those things and playing with those words. That's one of those things that like that's one of those worlds that I watch rappers go down that tunnel and hopefully they don't go all the way down it.
Yeah.
Is because like you can get caught in this world of like, I want to be the illest rapper of words versus the illest artist. And make great songs and emotional songs. So it's like a scary tightrope of like, I really want to make great songs and things that can either touch the world or make the world happy or whatever like that. And then they go down this route of like lyrics and syllables. And it's crazy because you can get addicted to it. It's one of the craziest things, like for people who are actually writers and people who are artists, you can get addicted to how you put syllables and stuff like that and how you can like make melodies and you start seeing them, which is crazy. I know we talked about like you'll write them at night because you'll get so addicted to like how this runs. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have said this like this, move this right here. It's almost like a mathematical equation that you're trapped in. And I feel like, you know, Eminem's one of my favorite rappers of all times. I'd say in my probably like top 5. But I feel like lately he's been so caught in that. Like he's so caught in what those manipulating those lyrics that, you know, it can change how you are an artist at that point. But I love where REN is because I feel like he's showcasing each style. I hope he doesn't go too far down that aisle and he stays in this like broad, like I'm a rapper sometimes, I'm a singer sometimes, I'm a musician with the instruments sometimes. I like that he keeps playing with each part, and I hope he stays consistent on all that.
Yeah, I think Eminem would have gone straight down the lyric path and been really like, we probably wouldn't know who he is if he didn't have like a Dre, someone come in and shake up his world and say, make him do these commercial tracks that actually let him be him at the same time reach an audience of the world. You know what I mean?
Because if he would have, that is totally right. Like if he would have just went straight himself, I think he would have went direct into that lyric thing, and then you would have never got those amazing songs like The Stands and, you know, The Closets and all those ones like that were made to have more to them than just the play on the lyrical play. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of dudes that do all that lyrical play, but we don't hear their songs because the lyrical play can mess up, like, to a consumer, it isn't as appeasing as it is to the actual artist.
Yeah. I think whatever REN is involved in, if it's a label or independent, I don't really see a lot of influence. I see him, I would assume that he's 100% him. Now, anything machine that pushes him could be separate, but I do believe he has a really like, he's honed in and no one's telling him what to say. You know what I mean?
He's like his own island right now.
Yeah.
From where we are in the journey, we don't know like where this journey ends right now. So then the people who are like, as they say, the renegades would know better than we would. But right now, from what we're seeing, he's like his own island and he's containing everything he wants to do, doing it his way. And that's what we respect about it so much.
I have to fight not to watch his stuff sometimes because it starts popping up in my feed, and I'm like, I
know
watch
now
it with
pops
y'all.
up.
I want to watch it with y'all. I don't want to watch it, but without y'all. So we've been on this whole journey, but let's finish this off. See what he got.
Freedom now has lost all meaning. How can we all be free in a hierarchic breeding ground? The poor get poor a while, the rich get rich in style. I'll be a heretic, killer king, take his crown. Top of the throne, top of the kingdom my own, top of the streets that I roam, top of the dome, spitting for Britain I shown. Bust like a cellular phone, hyping like Tyson, an icon, go twice in, left right in. I'm striking like I'm biting, like a python. Ready, I'm heavy, I'm Mercury. I am Freddy, so eat my words, fill your belly like alphabet, spaghetti. I am a rap star, don't believe me, the facts are I spit fast like a NASCAR, don't believe me, then fuck your shit. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. I don't feel so well. Call a medic for myself. I don't feel so hot, my brother. Aching, shaking, stop then stutter. Things gone wrong, hit by King Kong, ace one tom bomb like Hardy brothers. I don't feel so fresh, my bro. Things look blurry, speaking slow. Head in Hong Kong, wonton soup is what I have for brains. I know that I want to spread these tattered wings, hold them high. Banished from the heavens, but I'm knocking on the sky. Living with depression is a blessing in disguise. Never second guessing, intuition getting wise. Want to sink into the pupil of my eye. Travel to the corner of my cornea and mind. Look for all the answers that I never seem to find. Till then, I guess I'm still the illest of our time.
I think maybe why the illest mind of Hobson is why, because he said illest, and maybe that's what triggered me. Because Hobson used to have the illest mind of Hobson. Mm-hmm. No correlation. I just, I make connections where they're not supposed to make connections. You know what I mean?
But yeah, it is a very similar like style and like concept of like someone who's trapped, as I said, trapped in their artistry, also at the same time like living it, and they get caught into it, and it's more of a it's a mental fight.
artist.
Yeah, a mental fight versus like, for instance, like you take Tupac and you say he's living it like on the outside, like the gangster stuff that leads to him getting shot and everything like that. But then you have like artists who get trapped in their mind and you're watching it as it turns, you know what I'm saying? But then you never know when it's going to break or not. But then it's just interesting to watch him, like to see his journey and how this is expanding and playing out, because it's dope to see, as I said, him play with different styles and express it through these different styles.
I think the next video we got to see of Ren is, I want to see some of his live performances. I think.
Yeah.
Because I wonder how often he does. Because nothing's really popped up live. I know I've seen one. I haven't
Someone
watched yet.
sent one. Someone, I think they put it in the feed. Feed. They sent one that said they actually said it was the performance of the tail. I think Vincent's tail and stuff. I think they said it exists. So I don't know. I wanna see that if it does. I need to go back and definitely click it. But we be going through so many of these comments that it's rough to get to everything.
I know. I thought we would be able to respond to everything, and I'm terrible at it. And I try. Like, I'm like, yo, I appreciate it though. Like, anyone who does give feedback, love, hates us, loves us, it doesn't even matter. I just appreciate it because it takes a minute to actually go in and write some stuff. And these are detailed comments. This isn't just no fluff like fire. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll be giving other people fluff like fire or something. Like this is definitely some well thought out. So you could tell he's got some smart fans that are just really embedded in this. So far, what would you say your favorite Ren piece is?
I gotta go. So basically, I got 3 that I really like. I like the joint with the girl that he did live on top of the roof. That one's one of my top ones, just from pure talent.
Yeah.
I like the one with when he had the guy in the sheet over his head and he was rapping to him. And then he kills himself. Yeah, he's about to light himself on fire, and he kills himself instead. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
And then of course Vincent's Tale and that whole trilogy. I like that because I've just never seen nothing like that in the form of rap. That's almost like a theatrics. So those are my 3, but they're all for different reasons because they're different styles, and that shows how he connects with different styles.
Yeah.
So all 3 of those are mine.
I'm kind of in the same spot. And the high Ren one I really like. I just feel like it's a good start. It's a great introduction. You know what I mean? To show you where he's at in that journey. You know what I mean? So hey, like, subscribe, comment. We appreciate all y'all's time and feedback, and catch y'all up.